All right, guys, it's 5 o'clock. We got people coming in, joining the meeting right now for our group goal meeting for our gold group, junior red, junior blue group. For those of you guys that are just now joining the meeting, looks like we got Davu, Chloe, Ella, Ada, Alejandro. If you guys are on a computer that has a camera and you guys want to hit the little video button there so we can see everybody's face and so everybody can see yours. I'm actually recording this with my GoPro, so I'm going to put it up. There we go. All right. David's here. Caden's here. Let's see who else is here. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pick on somebody. Ella. Ella, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Do we have the team website up right now?
Yes.
Awesome. So I'm going to grab my camera right here so we can turn this around. Right there. And there we go. So we can see the team website. And this is the first place we want to come to when we talk about our goal meetings. We're going to put a lot of stuff up on our website underneath our team events right here. So go to the team events page. Let me turn that down just a little bit so people can see that. Perfect. And we are going to go down here to our goal sheets and goal group meeting information. That's where you can find the link to our goal meeting and all the other information. Don't forget about the webinars that we have coming up. So Friday the 27th, we have the Breaking Down Sprint Freestyle with the Fitter Faster. You're in the webinar right now for the gold, junior red, and junior blue groups. And then hopefully if we make it all the way to May, we'll have our developmental meet. So let's start with our goal meeting. Let me scoot back over here so you guys can see me. I can see you, and it'll be perfect. All right. So we want to start with our goal meeting. There we go. Hi, guys. If you're watching at home and you have your camera enabled, go ahead and turn it on so I can see what you guys are doing. So our goal sheet looks like this. You should fill it out online. Looks like we have 23 people that have responded to it so far. Okay, when you look at our goal sheet, we're going to go through a few things. Obviously, we want to know what grade you're in. We want to know what school you attend and what time you get out of school every day. So every time we can gather some information so we can have better ideas of what time practices should start and get over and all that good stuff. So we're doing our gold, junior blue, junior red goal sheet. So I'm going to skip through the age group one. So the first question you guys are going to have is please describe how you felt your season went last year. So give an honest description of that. Make sure you use events. Like the next question, name at least 3 positive events that you experienced last season. Don't name an event like the 50 freestyle or the 100 freestyle or the 200 freestyle unless you're going to follow it up with, it was a great event and here's what happened that made it such a positive experience for me. So don't just put a 50 free or 100 free or 200 back. Give me a reason why a particular swim at a particular meet was a great event and a positive experience for you. Okay, so does anybody have any questions or anything over that? Hey, I can see David. I think I can see David. There's Dave. Davu, Chloe, Ella, Ada, Alejandro, Caden, Gore's here, Cade's here. What's going on, guys? All your stuff is muted right now, so what I want you guys to do is unmute your computer or your phone or whatever, and I want you guys to be talking to me as we go through this. So looking at your goal meeting, do you guys have any questions about your goal sheet so far? especially about the last question. Name 3 positive events that you experienced this past season. No.
Coach
Oh.
Clay, is there a specific goal sheet for the senior red group?
Yeah, you can use this. There's one for the senior red group as well. Just go to the same place right here. If you go to COOGS, if you go to right here to our website, you can go there, or you can just go to the tinyurl.com/goal sheet COOGS. And when you go through it, it'll ask you what group you train in. Okay, David? Okay, good. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on in our goal sheet. We'll get in a little bit deeper here in just a minute. So once we get past those questions, basically identify the areas that you improved the most in. Identify the areas that you think you need improvement in, and then list 2 to 4 events that you would like to swim for the season. So we'll go over that a little bit more in detail here in just a minute on how you guys can start looking at some events and some goal times for those events and how to actually train for those events. And then the last question we have here is please list all your extracurricular activities. We want to know, hold on, let me move the camera around for the GoPro. Okay, so we want to know, guys, is what you're doing outside of swimming that might be taking away physically from what you're doing at the pool. So if you're doing other sports, or if you're even playing an instrument or doing other things that pulls you away from the pool, that kind of lets us know, and we can kind of account for that. So that's your goal sheet. You guys be working on that. You can go in there and edit it as you want. You don't, as soon as you hit submit, it's not over and done with. You can always go back in there and edit it anytime you'd like. So that brings us to what we're here to do today, which is our group goal meeting. And what I want to know is your group goal ideas. What do you guys have as ideas for your goals, for group goals? And I want you guys to talk about it for a few minutes if you guys want, if anybody has any suggestions. When you guys think about a group goal, it would be, hey, we're always a group that's going to underwater travel to the first cone, every single wall, no matter what. And if we make that rule, or a group goal is a rule, and you're in practice and somebody's not doing that, then you now have permission, because y'all made it a group goal, to call that person out. Do it in a constructive manner. Hey, you're not getting to those cones. That's our group minimum here. I need you getting to those cones. It's hard, encourage them, do whatever it takes. Our group's always going to be on time, ready to go, 5 minutes before practice starts. We're always going to leave from ready positions. Those are things that you can do in practice. What are we going to do at meets? We're always going to make sure our team area is clean. Whatever you guys think is a good group goal for everybody. Okay? So I'm going to scroll down here and see if I can see anybody else. I can see Callie's house. I can't see Callie. Oh, I think I got a peek at Callie's couch. Okay? So think about those group goals. Does anybody have any ideas or suggestions about group goals that they could have for any of their groups? First of all, unmute your microphone. Tell me who you are, what group you're in, and what group goals you have. Nobody. What? Whoa, who's talking? David. All right, David. What you got, buddy?
Alright, my name is David, and I'm from Gold Group. And I thought the group, the group, its goal could be like, getting the most points out of all the teams that we show them that just because we're a small team doesn't mean that we can't stand up to them.
Okay, so putting our scoring at different meets. Okay. let's start thinking about specific meets that we want to set our goals at, maybe winning that meet, like age group champs or getting top 10 at tags or something. All right, good, David. Anybody else? All right, well, you guys keep thinking about it. We're going to go to some individual goal meetings over the next week. And so as we go into those meetings, think about those type of things that you guys want to do in terms of a group goal. So we can do group goals as we do our individual meetings and come up with ideas between now and then. We're going to put something out there for our individual goals or goal meetings. Something you can sign up online, like a Sign Up Genius or something like that, and we'll work through it on that. So let's move into those events. We talked a little bit about setting group goals and expectations and stuff like that. We can do that through our individual meetings. But we need to discuss what kind of swimmer you want to be. And I'm not talking about specified events or anything like that. What I'm talking about, what kind of swimmer are you wanting to be? Are you wanting to be a high school level swimmer, a college level swimmer, a national level swimmer? Do you want to see yourself doing this for the rest of your life? What do you guys want to do? So that's the first thing you need to define is, what do I want to do with this season and what do I want to accomplish as a swimmer? And so as you go through your goal meetings and you go through your events and all the things that you guys are going to be training for, look for experiences you guys haven't had yet. Okay? Do a mile for the first time during long course season. Okay? Be outside that comfort zone. So now that we're talking about our goal meetings and stuff like that, how do we look at times for our goal meeting? It's very simple. What do you want to do? Got our screen share up, go to our website. I'm actually going to take you to the first thing is, let me move my camera around so everybody can see it. The Gulf Swimming website. How many of you guys have ever been on the site? Yes, raise your hand. Yeah. Okay, familiarize yourself with the Gulf Swimming website. It's very easy when it comes to goal meeting stuff. Go to the homepage, which is right here. Scroll down till it says LSC and National Time Standards, and you'll find just about everything you can find right there. Okay? So you've got your Gulf and National Age Group Time Standards, your Gulf Champs Time Standards, tags, junior nationals, Speedo junior nationals. There's your open time standards, national champs, world champ trials. If you can't find it here, you're probably looking for national time standards. Okay? In that case, we'll go to USA Swimming's website. Okay? This is usaswimming.org. How many of you guys are familiar with this website? Raise your hand. Say hi. Oof. Okay. Well, when you go to the USA Swimming website, again, you can click on times right there, time standards, and then there you go. You got national and age group time standards right there. Don't forget to come down here and click on show more, because there's always more that they can show you down here. Okay? So those are how we look at all of our time standards. How do we use them? That's a very good question. I'm so glad you guys asked that question. Okay. All right. So when you're looking at your times and your time standards for your meets, we'll go back over here to so when you start looking at individual times, or those 2 to 4 events that you're looking at focusing on for this season, look at those time standards. Look at those time standards about what you want to do as a swimmer. So somebody give me an example of a goal to have for time standards in terms of what do you want to do? What meet do you want to go to? What time standards do you want to have? How about you, David? What do you got? What kind of time standards do you want?
Well, that's a long season was finishing, so I was trying to get for the 100 flies like I hadn't met it, so I'm looking for something for an 8 time in 100 fly in the near future.
Okay, that'll work. That's a good goal to have. So A time. All right. Anybody else? Let's go over here.
I'm looking for the different times to like enough to qualify for tags.
Okay, so you want to tags time standards. Let's go ahead and take David's suggestion of tags time standards. So if we're going to take tags time standards, we want to go over here and we'll go to, let me go ahead and put my camera down here so it's not all there. Now everybody can see what I'm looking at. We'll go over to Gulf swimming and we'll come down here to the time standards. Give me an event, David.
50 fly.
Okay, the 11, 12, 50 fly. So if I go to, looks like the Gulf swimming website's not working too well. I'll just go over here. So here are our tags time standards. We're going to go to the boys side over here. We're going to go to the 11, 12, 50 fly, and the time standard is a 28:19. Okay, so is that your goal time for the 50 fly? In this?
No, actually I'd like to go faster.
How much faster? That's the question.
Yeah, like, I guess we'll just see. I don't really want to limit myself to see like 26 or something like that.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, limiting yourself in terms of a time as being the fastest time ever is one thing, but limiting yourself to a time standard for a goal is a totally different thing. So,
Yeah, I think I'll just go like a 26. Well, but yeah, under 28. That's when I want to go.
okay, well, let me ask you guys this question. Turn this back around here. All right, so if David's looking for that 50 fly, and he's looking at tags time standards, and we've already decided that the tags time standard is a 28:19. Okay, so 28:19, we got to look at, let's say, maybe going to finals. Would that be something that you would like to do, David, at tags?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would do is I would go on to Meet Mobile and see, hey, when was, like, what was the top 16 times at tags in the 50 fly? Would I have made finals? What made finals? Or consolation finals? So if you guys look those types of things up, just go into Meet Mobile, go to last year's meet, see what it took to get to finals. If that's what you want to do, then let's make your goal that. I want to go to finals at tags. Okay, let's go see what it took to do that. And so when we get into our individual goal meetings, we'll start talking about how do we train to get to that. If I want to go this, how do I have to do this on a daily basis to remind me that I want this goal, or how close am I to this goal, and maybe some steps we can take to get closer to that goal. So keep that sort of stuff in mind when you're looking at your events, and we'll start doing more of that in our individual goal meetings. Okay? So anybody have any questions about goal sheets or time standards, or how they should be thinking about time standards as they go through this process? Don't forget to unclick your mute button there if you want to talk. If you had your video camera up, I could see you, you could just wave at me. No? Just David, Alejandro, and David. That's all I get to look at, huh? That's not a lot. Okay. So let's just go ahead and move on into any questions you guys have. I mean, you guys have questions over goal sheets, swimming, swim meets, school, anything like that. Like I said, I really want you guys talking, and I want you guys on the video cameras so we can see each other and have fun. We are recording this. as you can see, well, I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it because I'm using my GoPro, and I'll put it up on YouTube later. Okay. So, David, did you have something?
Yeah, what do you think would be the appropriate time to like swim? Like the amount?
What do you mean?
Like I have a pool at my home and like I could just like swim for 30 minutes, 45, like or
If you have a pool in your backyard, you're very lucky. I have a pool in my backyard too, so nana boo boo. But you know, there's not a lot we could do in that pool, even if we wanted to. What I would suggest is maybe getting in front of a mirror and start looking at your stroke in the mirror. So if you're trying to work on your streamline and you notice you got a big space between your head and your arms, you can look in the mirror and tighten that up and work on that streamline. You could also look at your stroke. Do we have good body line and posture? Let me go ahead and adjust that so you guys can actually see me if you guys are watching. So, you know, working on that good body line and posture, good catch positions as we come through, good rotation, good head position. Work those streamlines every single night. See if you can actually put a piece of tape, painter's tape, put a piece of painter's tape up on your wall where the top of your streamline is, and every night try and make that streamline a little tighter, a little bit taller, a little bit better body position. I bet you'll notice it gets better over time. Okay? So getting in the water, yes, it helps. Do some human doggy paddle. You guys can, let me come on over here. Go ahead and plug another COOGS. We can go over here and go to YouTube. If you guys will go to COOGS Coach, we do actually have a YouTube channel. You guys can see right there that I put up the goal meeting from the age group from a couple days ago. You can see human doggy paddle drill, modified catch up with an overkick drill, the exaggerated dog paddle, L drill. I think we even have 2 scoop drill in there. You guys can get online and you guys can look at these drills. These would be excellent drills for you guys to do in the water. And I think you'll notice who did the video. Human doggy paddle. Ready to go. That's MC. Head up, hands on the chest. Good reach and roll. Feel catch. Get it back on the chest. Make sure we're driving through on the legs. Heavy kicking in human doggy paddle. So you guys, even though we're not in the water, we can go through some drills and stuff like that online. So if you can get in the water, obviously get in the water. That would be fantastic. If you can't, don't worry about it. Do something in front of a mirror. Watch these videos. Do the webinars that we're doing right now. Go to the Fitter Faster thing that we're doing on Friday. Okay? Awesome. Next question. Remember, you gotta unmute your microphone. So what's everybody been doing? Any other questions about anything? No? Oh, y'all are killing me.
I've been eating.
What?
I've been eating.
Eating? Okay, hopefully good stuff, right?
Well, yeah, but I think I got a little bit fat.
You got a little bit fat? Okay, Dave.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, well. That's funny. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do now is, I didn't anticipate using the whole 45 minutes for this goal meeting anyway, just to get you guys set up with this. We've actually got a Zoom account coming out, so next time you see this, it's going to be on Zoom. How many of you guys are using Zoom right now? Oh, I see you have cap and goggles on. Oh my goodness. Hang on, wait a minute. I got to see this. Where'd you go? Yeva!
Oh, yeah, they just talking to me.
Where you?
What did you say?
Yeva!
Here, let me pull out it.
Yeah. Yeva! You have a cap and goggles on. What are you doing?
I was just swimming.
Oh, I was just swimming. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. David, sit down.
Wait, I don't.
It's your coach. Okay, well, I'm gonna go continue swimming.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Has anybody else got anything? Okay. So y'all think about it, and to kind of get you guys into the spirit of our goal meetings and kicking off our goal meetings over the next couple of weeks and doing individual meetings, I wanted to give you guys a little inspiration before we go. So let me pick on Alejandro for a minute. Alejandro.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. When I played the video earlier could you hear the music, or could you hear me talking and coaching MC through the drill?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody turn your volume up really high on your computer so you can watch this video. Get it as high as you can. Make sure you put your microphone on mute. And Alejandro, you tell me if you can hear the audio, okay, buddy? All right,
It's on
everybody.
the chest. Good reach and roll. Feel catch. Get it back on the chest. Make sure we're driving through on the legs. Heavy kicking in human doggy paddle.
All right, Alejandro, could you hear
I
it?
can hear it.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
So-
I can hear it.
All right, good. Well, we're gonna watch a little video here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm gonna turn out some lights here so you guys can see it better on your side, because I had to improvise. All right.
6 a.m. and your hand can't make it to the alarm clock before the voices in your head start telling you that it's too early, too dark, and too cold to get out of bed. Aching muscles lie still in rebellion, pretending not to hear your brain commanding them to move. A legion of voices are shouting their unanimous permission for you to hit the snooze button and go back to dreamland. But you didn't ask their opinion. The voice you've chosen to listen to is one of defiance. A voice that says there was a reason you set that alarm in the first place. So sit up, put your feet on the floor, and don't look back, because we've got work to do. Welcome to the grind. For what is each day but a series of conflicts between the right way and the easy way? 10,000 streams fan out like a river delta before you, each one promising the path of least resistance. The thing is, you're headed upstream. And when you make that choice, when you decide to turn your back on what's comfortable and safe and what some would call common sense, well, that's day one. From there, it only gets tougher. So just make sure this is something you want, because the easy way out will always be there, ready to wash you away. All you have to do is pick up your feet. But you aren't going to, are you? With each step comes the decision to take another. You're on your way now, but this is no time to dwell on how far you've come. You're in a fight against an opponent you can't see, but oh, you can feel him on your heels, can't you? Feel him breathing down your neck. You know what that is? That's you. Your fears, your doubts, and insecurities all lined up like a firing squad, ready to shoot you out of the sky. But don't lose heart. While they're not easily defeated, they are far from invincible. Remember, This is the grind, the battle royale between you and your mind, your body, and the devil on your shoulder who's telling you that this is just a game. This is just a waste of time. Your opponents are stronger than you. Drown out the voice of uncertainty with the sound of your own heartbeat. Burn away your self-doubt with the fire lit beneath you. Remember what we're fighting for, and never forget that momentum's a cruel mistress. She can turn on a dime with the smallest mistake. She is ever searching for the weak place in your armor, that one tiny thing you forgot to prepare for. So as long as the devil is hiding the details, the question remains, is that all you got? Are you sure? And when the answer is yes, when you've done all you can to prepare yourself for battle, then it's time to go forth and boldly face your enemy, the enemy within. Only now you must take that fight into the open, into hostile territory. You're a lion in a field of lions, all hunting the same elusive prey with a desperate starvation that says victory is the only thing that can keep you alive. So believe that voice that says you can run a little faster, and you can throw a little harder, and that for you, the laws of physics are merely a suggestion. Luck is the last dying wish of those who want to believe that winning can happen by accident. Sweat, on the other hand, is for those who know it's a choice. So decide now, because destiny waits for no man. And when your time comes and 1,000 different voices are trying to tell you you're not ready for it, listen instead to that lone voice of dissent. The one that says you are ready, you are prepared. It's all up to you now. So rise and shine.
Have you ever noticed how
Whoa.
some people just light up a room from the moment that they walk?
All right. Well, guys, what do y'all think about that video?
I've actually seen this video before.
Yeah? What'd you think about it, dude?
Yeah. The video is very inspiring for me personally.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty inspirational as well.
Who was that?
Me too.
Yeah? Well, I hope you guys...
That just gave me more confidence.
What?
That just gave me more confidence. Like right now.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I mean, you know, we're going to go through this and we're going to set our goals. And, you know, you got to realize it's some work. And, you know, hang on, let me turn on some lights. And that way everybody can see again. Sorry, I'm still getting used to doing all this. I guess I should turn my camera back on. Hey, hey, there's everybody. Let me turn on some lights. Boom. There we go. All right. So we got about 10 minutes left in our goal meeting. And just want to make sure you guys don't have any questions, comments, concerns. You want to talk about the video you just watched? Open it up.
So, what are we doing? Like, so is each swimmer gonna get their own goal meeting? Like an individual thing?
Yeah, absolutely. So starting next week, you'll see sign-ups. Well, probably at the end of this week, I'll put some sign-ups up for about midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And we can do individual goal meetings. I'll probably do about 4 a day. And it'll be something where we have up on Sign Up Genius. I don't know if we can do it through Team Unify and our COOGS website, but I'll put an event up there where we can get all that information for individual goal meetings. So keep looking on the website for that, okay?
Alright.
Cool.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Is there anybody that's on a computer that has a camera that would be willing to show their face? Other than these three lovely gentlemen that I've been looking at this entire meeting? I think I just see Megan that got on. Is Megan, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Hey,
I'm
Meg.
having trouble with the computer.
Having trouble with the computer, that's okay. It's okay. I put this on, I got my GoPro, see? Woo! Hi! I got my GoPro on, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on YouTube. and I think I did a better job, except for I had to grab the camera a lot this time. Again, we're going to be moving to Zoom. I think we just got the account set up. So, oh, I see Masood in the background. We'll get the Zoom set up for our other meetings and webinars and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions, we got about 5-10 minutes left in the webinar, so go ahead, ask me what you want.
So I know coronavirus is kind of unpredictable, but do you know exactly when we're gonna start swimming again?
I don't really know, Gore. That's just something that we're got to kind of wait and see. I mean, we're not really shelter in place right now, but it's essentials only until April 3rd. So definitely not until April 3rd, and we'll probably know more information then. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Hey, David.
Do you think all of the other forward meets are going to be like postponed, like tags, both camp and
I mean, if you're saying this in, response to the IOC postponing Olympic Games for a year, that's a much larger scale item that they're dealing with there. So tags and stuff like that, they're not even talking about it yet because it's so far away.
I just saw that they postponed the E&M meet, and then I thought because they postponed it, they'd have to put it forward, and then every meet would have to go forward.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but at this point, guys, I wouldn't start looking at long course season as being I got to get tags, times, and stuff like that. What we should do is look at, again, like I said, look at last year, see what it took to get to finals last year. Okay. With the time that we're going to have in the water being the earliest that we can get in, being still unknown, I would say let's just focus on our goals right now, what we think would be a good goal to have moving forward with the water time we have for long course season. Okay? David, did I answer your question?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right, good. Anybody else? All right. Well, I can't believe that David, Alejandro, and David were the only three that were brave enough to put their face up on the webinar. Okay? But that's okay. We'll have many more of these to come, and like I said, we're looking to move into Zoom, so we'll get that information up on the website too. Okay? All right, guys. Go ahead.
So are we gonna do other meetings kind of like this, on?
Oh yeah,
on Zoom?
Absolutely. One of the things that we asked you guys to fill out in your goal sheet is name some topics that you want some more information on, and we've gotten a lot of that. We're putting together some webinars on nutrition and race strategy. Drylands will be coming out pretty soon, so you guys can do some dryland work. Any other warm-up, warm-down suggestions and stuff like that at meets. Any topics that you want to have webinars on where we're talking to you guys, and I've got it set up over here so we can move over here to Uber Conference. I mean, yes, this is my house, but it's actually a home office. If I take down the banner, I have a dry erase board because my wife's a teacher. Online learning with Miss Pruitt. I'll just change it to Mr. Pruitt. And we can do stuff here on the dry erase board. Again, having everybody where we can see your faces is awesome. Maybe we can do online dryland, where we can all see each other doing dryland together. So we can look at all that stuff and make sure that we can stay fit. You can always go for a drive, go for a walk, or go for a bike ride, or whatever you guys want to do to stay healthy. Just practice your social distancing. That's about it. Oh, as David coughs right into the camera. Everybody cover your face. All right, guys. Well, I think that's about it for our goal meeting, unless anybody else has any questions. No?
Excuse me.
Yes? Chloe?
I was just having a question on, I'm having issues trying to find the motivation to work out at home because I'm not really able to leave my house.
Yes.
So what do you have any advice for a way to stay motivated in order to work out?
Yes, actually, I would like you guys to do your workouts and do a TikTok of your workouts and send them to us. And we'll post some of the best ones on the website. How about that?
What if we don't have TikTok?
Chloe's a big TikToker, so.
Oh, yeah?
I have TikTok. Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Well, like I said, we're going to be getting the Zoom together too. And so maybe we can do dryland workouts every day where we do them on Zoom. And that way you can see everybody doing their workout online and we can all do them together. How about that?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. Well, we'll start working on that. It'll look just like this format here, only with probably Zoom. It'll probably work better where you can see everybody's screen and see everybody working out. And we can post it and comment. I haven't even looked at the comments over here. Oh, Caden is testing his texting, but that was about it. But we can do all that sort of stuff on here. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Coach Clay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.